This is the armorx Pro, and it's got one of the most useless accessories for your controller. Motion control. Your phone has it, the Nintendo Switch has it, the Wii even had it. But we have it on an Xbox controller. We're going to be trying out the armorx Pro's Gyros in a bunch of different multiplayer games, especially first-person shooters, and seeing what kind of opportunities it gives us in-game. Now, if you are curious and seeing what else this device allows you to do, I have a full review and unboxing of the armorx Pro on my YouTube channel. The link will be in the description. So one of the big selling points of the armorx Pro is the motion control. But you only get this on the higher end version of this device, and that costs you a little over $70. Ouch. I think that's a little much for what this device actually does, considering the Wii came out in 2006 and that had motion control built into the controllers, and the controllers only cost 40 bucks. Thank you, capitalism. One of the first games I wanted to try out with the motion control was, of course, Call of Duty. Playing a first-person shooter with motion control is definitely not something you want to do, especially a competitive game like Call of Duty, but we did it anyway. I played straight 2 hours of Warzone, and let me tell you, it's definitely not the experience you want after struggling just to equip a gun, find ammo, and find somebody to shoot. I already had a headache. I honestly didn't realize how much I moved my hand till I started using the gyros in game, where every movement you make with your hands that isn't clicking a button is calibrated in game. God damn. But of course, after I found somebody camping on top of a roof, I somehow managed to get a kill and move on to the next target. And then I died. After I died, I got sent to the gulag. And let me tell you, I just failed. Once I died, I just went back to the main menu to try out multiplayer. And oh boy, was this any different? No, I'm not kidding, it was no different. I still ended up with a headache, barely getting any kills, and just wanting to quit the game. So I said screw this, and I switched over to Rainbow Six Siege. You may be asking yourself, why Rainbow Six Siege? Do you really hate yourself that much? The answer is yes, I definitely do. The first thing I do every time I load up this Ella E-Girl trap is T-Hunt, just to figure out how precise my shot will be, and oh lord, I'm pretty much using a Wii remote. I never thought it would be this hard to play a first-person shooter with a controller, just using the gyro/motion control that the armorx Pro offers. It is literally impossible to play a normal game just using motion control. But I didn't want to give up there. I put myself into a casual match that really pushed myself to my limits and see how much longer I can play this god-fricking game. And nope, it wasn't much longer. I got probably into the second round and just left. But yeah, that's my experience of playing Call of Duty and Rainbow Six Siege with motion control. After that gaming experience, I definitely do think if you use the motion control as well as the analog buttons on your controller, you probably will get a good gaming experience out of it. The times that I forced myself to use the joysticks, I was able to play the game just fine, actually even a little better with the assistance of the motion control. But by itself, the motion control is a terrible gimmick. I don't know who in their right mind would buy the armorx Pro just for the motion control. That's why they sell along with an app, so you get both terrible gimmicks. I'm not going to hate on a product that actually advertises what it sells to you. It does give you motion control and it does give you an app. Was the motion control any good? It's not bad, it's not good. It definitely was half baked into this device. But to be honest, I am really surprised they got motion control to work on an Xbox controller. I just wish they spent a little bit more time with the motion control. You could actually probably get a really good product out of this. But sadly, this entire device is half baked. It felt like they just kind of threw stuff together and put it out the door. And especially for $70, that's a whole lot of money to pay for something that doesn't work right. And that pretty much brings us to the end of the video. If you guys like this type of style of videos or are interested in the content I make, please like this strive. It really does help me out and grow my channel. And that pretty much is it. Have a good one, guys.